Hello, my name is Lori Ann Rickard. I am the president of Rickard and Associates, a law firm in Metro Detroit. And we're here today to answer some questions from our clients that are commonly asked so that you could get some answers to some things you're wondering about. And today, what we're going to talk about is how can you, through your estate planning documents, protect your children. Obviously, if you have children, that's a major concern, and one of the reasons why we recommend that if you do have children, that you meet with us to discuss what you can do to make sure that your estate planning is taken care of for their benefit. So let's talk about if you have younger children, minors. It's likely that one of the major concerns that you have, and one of the things that we address in your estate plan, is that you have a guardian for them if something was to happen to you and your spouse. And so that's something that we help clients kind of think through as to who that guardian might be and who the successor guardian might be if the person chosen is not available or willing to serve as guardian. So that's one of the things that gets addressed in your trust and is very important to protect your children. A second thing that clients are concerned about is generally when children are older, how do you distribute money if something was to happen to you, to your children? One of the things we always talk about is that if you really want to ruin a child, you should give them a lot of money when they're young. Generally they don't necessarily use great judgment as to what to utilize that money on. They might buy a sports car or, a boat or something like that, and then the money is gone. And when they have other things that come up in their lives, you're not around to help, and the money that they got from your estate isn't around. So we generally talk to clients about how they would like to spread out the distribution of that money. Now, there's always provisions in your trust that will allow that if a child has specific medical needs or special needs, that they obviously would get taken care of from the money of the trust. But when you're talking about actual distributions, you might want that money being distributed, for instance, at some money at 25, some money at 30, and some money at 35. Now, if your children are a little bit older, as in the case of myself, when I was a single mom and my children were little, I thought about this very differently than now when my children are older and they have jobs. And now I kind of think, well, maybe first they're over the age of 30, so 25, what I had in my original trust doesn't work. But I kind of think, well, maybe they would like money distributed around 35 to buy a house, maybe around 45 when they're thinking about college for my grandchildren, and maybe 55 when they're starting to think about retirement. So that's another aspect of figuring out how to protect your children through your estate planning documents. And the last thing that we always talk to our clients about is if you have a child that is not a minor but has gone off to college, for instance, they might be in a different state, it's always a good idea to have a durable power of attorney and a financial power of attorney, which is a very simple thing that can be drafted for them before they go off to college. So they have the basic documents if all of a sudden there was a significant problem while they were in college. You would want them to make sure that they had those basic documents in place so that you could care for them or that their needs would be taken care of if there was an issue. So those are three things that you should think about when it comes to your children and your estate plan. Again, I'm Lori Ann Rickard from Rickard and Associates. If you learned something from this YouTube video today, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe to our channel. And if you have other questions you'd like to ask, please feel free to leave the question in the comment, and we will try to answer your question in another upcoming YouTube video. Our number in St. Clair Shores is 586-498-0600, and I thank you so much for watching this YouTube video today. See you next time.